At a crossroads, a local race car driver is living out her dreams by becoming a professional driver. And recently, she made the podium in her MX-5 debut. Los Angeles native Sally Mott is no stranger to being behind the wheel, but she is new to competing in a sports car like a Mazda MX-5. The 18-year-old used to compete in kart racing, but has since transitioned to the professional world of roadsters. Being in racing is not cheap. The entry fee for the MX-5 Cup is $30,000. In order to be competitive, Sally's dad had to sell his boat in order for her to have a car that has the capability to win. And she also had to network and find sponsors so that she could raise the money to race.
For my dad putting everything he has into it and me putting everything I have into it, it just makes it that much more rewarding when everything comes together.
And everything came together in her debut. The 18-year-old said she had a rough first day on the track after having a minor accident, but it pushed her to be better in the coming days. Sally's competitor, but also teammate and only other female on the grid, Heather Hadley, was in a wreck, meaning all Mott had to do was finish the race and she would be named the top finishing female and earn a spot on the podium, which she did.
When you're standing up there and everybody's cheering for you and clapping for you and the cameras are on you and you're on the podium, it's just every single second of it, the second of struggle, hard work, it just comes together. It's so worth it. That's why I love racing.
And it also means that Sally Mott will walk away with a check for this weekend, making her debut in the championship.
Sally was one of 30 drivers competing in Brazelton, Georgia, and finished in 20th and 19th place in the two races, which is something she is not used to since when competing in kart racing, Mott was winning first and second place on a consistent basis.
It was such a journey. I learned so much that weekend. I went from one of the lowest lows that I've ever gone through to one of the highest highs that I've ever experienced in racing. Even though I'm one of the only girls on the grid and I may not have as much experience as everybody else, I can still do it. And as long as my heart and soul is in it, I can make anything work and I can overcome anything because I did exactly that weekend.
But Mott wasn't the only Victorian competing that weekend. Victoria car dealership owner Ben Keating could be seen right behind Mott at times during the race. Mott is now focused on the endurance race coming up in Florida and another race where she has the potential to win $110,000 or $75,000. She will find out Friday if she has been selected for that opportunity.